What's up, everybody? Outdated Meme Lord 35 here. Today is the recruiting special that I promised. I finally got everything set up. And now I'm going to all I have to do now is record this intro and record my outro, and I'm going to edit it down, and it is done. Finally. So this part is just to show you who's going to be presented in this little recap with my head scout. And basically, I'm just telling you who you're going to be seeing and what college and what high school / JUCO college you're going to be seeing. So, starting off here, we got Vincent Brown, quarterback, of course, 1-star, 6'6", 217. He is from Cranston, Rhode Island. So that's pretty interesting, coming from a small town. I'm barely able to recruit him. I'm not finished scouting him, though. So he's going to be interesting. We have Jason Mathis here. He's a JUCO junior. He is from San Francisco, California. So he'll be playing for San Francisco Community College. And Vincent Brown will be playing for Cranston High. And he's pretty good. 5'10", 203. He should be pretty interesting to watch his highlights. We have Joel Adams out of Mountain Brook High School, Alabama. 6'7", 225. This dude is a monster for size. We also got Chris Peeples as well. Don't sleep on him. 6'2", 196. He is from would you pronounce that Childersburg? I guess it would be Childersburg, Alabama. And he looks very interesting as well. Very, very solid. And then we have Michael Wilson, 6'4", 231, out of Huntsville High School, Texas. So that should be pretty interesting. He's very tall, very good. I like his talent. We got Lucas Brown here, 6'4", 276, out of Mount Pleasant, Texas. He looks very solid to me, despite the 53s. Of course, they look good for what our team is. Keep that in retrospect here. We have Donald Martin, 6'3", 317, out of Brooklyn, Ohio. I didn't even know this town existed. I thought there was only Brooklyn, New York. But he's pretty good. We got Greg Brown here, 6'3", 268, out of Arcadia, California. Very interesting. We got a couple guys here from California. We got Gerard Blankenship, who I'm not leading on, surprisingly. West Virginia going sweaty on 1-stars. 6'5", 249, out of Youngstown, Ohio. So we got some Ohio kids, too. Tony Henderson, 6'4", 316, out of Port Neches, I don't know, Texas. He looks very, very solid as a run stopper. Marshall Vaughan, 5'11", 231, kind of a smaller linebacker out of Van Cleve, Mississippi. Kind of interesting. And then TJ Hall, who I cannot recruit right now because he is still a 60 at this point. 6', 182, out of Galena Park, whichever one, Texas. So these boys will be very interesting. I hope you enjoyed the highlights, and I'll see you back after it.
Good afternoon, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, sports fans of all ages. This is D-Rob, and I'm going to take you on a review of the top 12 high school players that are breaking into the scene of the New Mexico Los Lobos. First up is Donald Martin, a guard from Brooklyn High School, Ohio. Now this fella's got some size to him. He's going to give those defensive guys a lot of trouble. Look at him keeping that block. Look at him hold that block. And he's just heading downfield. He's head hunting. He's gonna give some running backs a lot of good yards. Look at him taking 2 guys on. He is fierce. He is big, and he sticks with his assignment. Look at him just fight that guy off. He's going to be a real asset to the team. The quarterback is going to love this guy. Next up is Gerard Blankenship, a defensive end from Youngstown High School, Ohio. Is taking 2 guys on at once. That quarterback is running for his life, and he should. Look at this guy just eat up some linemen. Uh-oh, free run to the quarterback. He's in trouble. This guy's going to be hard to stop. Next is Jason Mathis, a running back, a JUCO junior from San Francisco Miners Community College. Now Mathis is with a lot of strength, a lot of power. Well, it's not going to be hard with those kind of big running lanes. Let's see what he can do in some traffic. Oh yeah, he finds some spots. He's got some agility. He's quick. He's going to be hard to take down. Oh, he's going to even look at that. He's got some hands too. He's going to be catching some passes. This guy's going to be able to do a lot of things for this team. I like it. Hope he can get those kind of big lanes when he's running for real. But wow, I think I could go through that hole. But hey, he's got speed. So Mathis ended up with some pretty good stats for that game. 19 carries for 99 yards, 5.2 yards per carry, 4 receptions for 51 yards with a 12.7 average per carry. Next is Chris Peeples, a wide receiver from Childersburg High School, Alabama. Peeples can both block and run routes. Look at these blocks. I mean, he's in the open. And wow, look at him hold on to that ball. He got hit like by 3 dudes, and he's got sticky hands. That's great to see. No fear in this guy. Crossing route, nice hands. Takes some shots, doesn't fumble. That's super big. Look at the blocking. That guy can do some blocking. A wide receiver that can block, got great hands, can take hits. I'm liking what I see here. Wow, he's just chucking guys. Uh-oh. He's going long. He's going long. This might be nice grab. So he's got some good stats. Next is Joel Adams, a wide receiver from Mountain Brook High School, Alabama. Number 11, a wide receiver on the sheet, but he's got the girth of a tight end, and he kind of runs like a tight end with lead in his pants. But he's got some beastness to him. He's big, he can catch, and he should be able to shake off some tackles. And do some blockings with the chest and shoulders like that. He should be able to truck some dudes. Little wildcat action there. Okay, let's see what it can do downfield. Catches a pass. You know, for a big guy, he's not shaking off a lot of tackles. I'm not seeing that. But he can catch. And, you know, we're not getting speed here, but, you know, I guess not everybody can be a speeding bullet. We'll see what he does this year. I smell a touchdown. There it is. So that's Joel Adams. Next is Marshall Vaughan, a middle linebacker from Van Cleve High, Mississippi. So with number 59, Vaughan, I think what you're going to get is somebody who can plug the middle pretty well as middle linebacker. I don't know how many deep routes I'd try to have this guy cover, but you know, he's going to be a run stopper. He's going to make some tight end or wide receiver in the slot or in the middle of the field pay. You're going to get something out of him, and probably he may be very good in the close in the red zone. Next is TJ Hall, a cornerback from Galena Park High School, Texas. So Hall as a cornerback, I'm not sure what we're going to get. I look at these clips, there's a lot of green grass around him, so he is providing some pretty good coverage there until the dude broke off. It looks like a zone coverage. He's playing his zone, but one tackle. We'll we'll wait and see what we get with him, whether he can stay with receivers or not, whether he can make smart plays. Remains to be seen. But there was a chance there to get a catch. Tony Henderson, a defensive tackle from Port Neches High, Texas. Henderson is definitely a run stuffer. He's got the body for it. He has got some strength, and he's going to be a big boy to try to stop for those linemen. He's going to give some linemen, some running backs, some quarterbacks some trouble. So Hall finishes that game with 8 total tackles, 3 for loss, and half a sack. Henderson gets 2 sacks and 2 solo tackles. Vincent Brown, quarterback, Cranston High School, Rhode Island. Let's see if we've got a quarterback in the making here. We're looking for arm accuracy. We're looking for some strength. And so far he seems to have that. It's a man crossing route in the middle of the field. That's good. These are some wide open receivers, but he's hitting them on the run. That's a good trait. Will he convert the touchdown right here? Yeah, he will. Wide open receiver. Another in the middle of the field throw. Uh-oh, he's going to do a little scrambling. He's got a man deep. He throws off his back foot. What a bullet. What a pass. Game winner. Vincent Brown has a commanding day with a 95 passer rating, 27 for 49, 324 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interception. Lucas Brown, a tackle from Mount Pleasant High School, Texas. So the left tackle position is extremely important for any team, especially for quarterbacks. It looks like this guy can seal the end of the line pretty well, sticking with his blocks, pushing guys off. Not sure what that was. Michael Wilson, a tight end from Huntsville High, Texas. Wilson is sort of like our previous tight end. Slow, good hands, can catch in the middle of the field, and can do some blocking. So he's going to give us what we need from a tight end, I think. But don't look for him to break any speed records, that's for sure. So Michael Wilson ends the day with 3 receptions for 63 yards, an average of 6.3 yards after catch. Not bad. Looking at Lucas Brown statistics, nothing special there. No pancakes, no sacks. And last but not least, Greg Brown, a center from Arcadia High School, California. Let's take a look at our center. We need centers to be smart, big, and strong. This one looks like he's fitting the bill pretty well. He's handling his blocking assignments. He's leading the team, doing what the quarterback needs him to do. Also, Greg Brown, statistically, no pancakes, no sacks.
Okay, now that you've seen the highlights, let's go over what I think about the prospects. Obviously, they're not done scouting yet, but I wanted to get this video out before I knew everything on these prospects. I kind of thought it would be a little more interesting. He looks very good. 66 accuracy, obviously the best on the team right now. Don't know his throw power, but if it's like 75, which might drop him over 60, hopefully it's not. We're going to be able to keep him. He should be very good. Jason Mathis, don't know his speed, terrible break tackle, don't know his spin, but he can juke very well, can catch the ball out of the backfield. I like that about my back, and he's going to have a lot of speed for this team. We got Joel Adams here, slow as a rock at C speed. 62 catching, though, isn't bad, but he has D spec catch, so oof. He cannot do anything else but catch. He can route run just a little bit. Can't really make moves, but he can carry the football as a receiver. We do have Chris Peeples here. He's a little faster. Don't know his carrying yet, but he is a good catching and route running receiver, but he cannot spec catch, and he cannot catch in traffic either. So that's pretty sad for him. We've got Michael Wilson here. He does have 69 speed, which is nice, and he has very solid catch ratings. I like those catch ratings. Route running solid. Blocking's not half awful, and his moves aren't even that bad. For stiff arm, trucking, those aren't bad at all, to say the least. Lucas Brown, we do know all his blocking, so he is 65, 66, 74. Very, very solid run blocker. I would love to have him on the team and maybe create some gaps, maybe at left tackle, maybe right tackle, probably at left tackle. Donald Martin here. Don't know his impact, but seems like a very well-balanced lineman at the guard position. He, solid. Just solid all around at 60s, high 60s on all those categories. Greg Brown, very, very nice run blocker at 69. Nice. Very, very strong in the running game. That is his main asset, but as you saw, can pass block as well. We have Gerard Blankenship, elite finesse. 76 finesse, 68 power moves isn't half bad either. So he can get to the quarterback. We desperately need that on this team, despite us continually bringing in pressure. Tony Henderson, very slow, god-awfully slow, but he does have block shedding upside. Reminds me a bit of a Damon Harrison snacks type build. Very, very slow, but decently strong. Got the block shedding to his game. Should be interesting. Marshall Vaughan, slow as a rock, but, and this is a pretty big but here, can pass rush, which is weird for a middle linebacker, and can play okay coverage, better than our linebackers. And finally, TJ Hall. I'm praying he's a little slower just so we can recruit him because I really want this guy. He has, don't know speed obviously, 83 excels really good, 73 zone, 65 man, easily the best, coverage corner we've got. Okay press as well. He's gonna be a lockdown, shutdown corner for this team in the coming future if I'm allowed to continue to recruit him. If not, that sucks and I gotta find somebody else. But for right now, TJ Hall is one of the dudes. So, if you guys watched to the end of the video, you're the real Super Bowl MVP. Subscribe if you're new, like if you enjoyed. Leave a comment down in the comments section if you really enjoyed this idea and you want me to continually bring it back, because I'd be more than happy to do it. The person I'm working with would love to continue working with me on my channel, so that's great. But that's all up to you guys. I could stop it if you want, but I'm pretty sure you guys will want me to continue because it adds some depth to it. But anyways, I'm out. Peace.